Well, hello, hello, hello. How are you, friends? What is happening? I use a platform called StreamYard to broadcast on both Facebook and YouTube. And they have this new feature where when I hit the live button, it's like, do you want to have an intro video? And I was like, oh, do we need an intro video? Maybe. That could be fun. I'll ponder that. Yeah. Just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton, and this is Live at the Loom. Woohoo! Hello, how is everyone? Let me know how you're doing. We have a lot to talk about today. Let me just share with you. Before we get too far, everyone, please give a warm welcome and a huge thank you to our girl, Lori, the gatekeeper, who is behind the scenes making sure we're all behaving, mostly to make sure that I behave. That's typically her job, just to keep me in line. Yeah. So, okay. Let me take a swig and we'll get right into it because, ooh, friends, we have lots. We have so much to catch up on because I was gone last week, and so it feels like it's been a million weeks, even though it's only been two. So we have things. Hold on. Okay. By the way, thank you for the Alex Madison sponsored mug warmer. She is the best. We love her. Okay, keeping my tea warm for the last 12 months or whatever it is. So, okay, I was gone last week and I was in Florida, and I don't know if we set any records in Florida, but it was darn cold. I know it wasn't nearly as cold as it was here in Northwest Indiana. However, friends, we didn't hit 60 degrees almost the entire week that I was there. So my plan to wear sandals for the whole week was just shot. No. At night, it would get into the high 30s, and my folks are in one of those kind of 55 and up parks, right? So they're in it's like a double wide. It's like a tin box with a lanai kind of thing. So it was brisk. Let's just say warmer than here, but it was it was a challenge. Mostly I took a lot of naps and did a lot of puzzles and read a lot of books, and it was great, and I'm feeling much better. So if you've been following the saga since the beginning of the year, I am in much better shape these days. My sense of taste and smell is still there's still some nuances I'm missing. So I would say I'm about 95%. It's not quite back all the way, but darn that COVID. Okay, before I get too far, let me make sure I'm saying hello to you beautiful people. Hello, Jennifer Fowler. She was on, her comment is marked at 9 o'clock. She was ready. She's like, I am here for it. Hello, Kathy from Idaho. I'm so glad you have a day off and you're spending it with us. Hello, Shannon. Woohoo! Shannon says she made it today. Woohoo! Yay! So happy when you can join us. Hello, Donna Cunningham. And Anne. Hello, Anne. Oh, Candace is here. Candace says 33 here in Central Pennsylvania. Last week it was a single digits. Yes, Candace, you are not alone. It was negative something here. It was darn cold. Yes. Okay, Carrie, our girl Carrie in Spain, says hello everyone. Finally, I have bright sunshine again after 10 days of rainstorms. That's a lot of rain. I think the second stage of winter has finished. I expect the final stage, cold winds, during February. Carrie, you keep us posted. I like the stages of winter. I like that. That would help because then you feel like you're making progress. Okay, we're 2 stages down. We got 1 to go, or whatever the instance is. I like that. Anna says it's lovely and sunny here. Temperatures in 65 to 70. Now, you should know that Anne is in Cyprus. So Anne is not in Indiana with me. This is which she's invited anytime. Hello, Ernie DeVries. From the road in eastern Oklahoma. Excellent. We love it when Ernie's on the road. All right. Who else do we have with us? Did I mention Candace? We have Candace here today. Hello, Candace. That's so sweet. Thank you, Jennifer. Press the like button. There we go. That's what what Jennifer tells you to do. You must do. I think it's a rule. Yeah. Oh, wait. Carrie says, not sure if I'll get any weaving done in February because I picked up a commission. Ooh. Brava, my friend. Bob and lace. Ooh, that sounds complicated and wonderful. Hello. Ellen is here and Sam is on and Sherry is here. Hello. Oh, I'm so happy. Look at all the friends are here. Gemma's here. Gemma says, my cushion for my bench arrived today. Woo! Think, let's see. Nice, thick cushion with anti-slip and ties. Wow, that's great. You know what? It's the little things, isn't it, Gemma? I just think that, it's the little things. I love that. Gemma, congratulations. I hope you enjoy your new cushion. That's amazing. Yeah. Sherry was commenting on my attempt for a vacation in a warm weather. It wasn't. No. Now, my parents were they're far enough south in Florida that they didn't get snow, which that was something. But we did squeeze in time. I ate all the seafood. There's no seafood left in Florida. I'm sorry. It'll take a few days to regenerate. But I ate all the seafood. And we got to see manatees. And we went to something called the Whimsy Museum, which is when you think of whimsy and quirky, and it's fun. It was very fun. So we did actually do a few things, but there's a lot that we didn't do, which is okay. Honestly, it really was okay. Like it was just nice to lay low, and I needed it. It was good. It was good. Hello, Amanda is here. Hello, Priscilla. Laura. Hello, Laura Miser in Cincinnati. We love that. Hello. Wait, what is this, Carol? Chatting on a phone while biking. Okay. All right, Carol. I know how coordinated you are, so I have no doubt that you are handling that just fine. Hello, Connie Peterson. Hello, 39 degrees. That's cold enough, darling. Hello, Alex Madison. And Christy Lofton's here. Wow, I love this. Look at the gang all hanging out with us. That is awesome. We're coming back from vacation. Yes. Well, it was, there were a few moments. Sue Ann Sullivan is here. Who else did I see in here? Rita Hollander. Hello. Look at all the beautiful faces. Oh, you guys, this is so nice to see everyone. Gilin is here. I love it. She says, I made it. Yay. Steph. Hello, gorgeous. Okay, so Stephanie and I are both on Duolingo. Do you guys do Duolingo? And we're always like, we have this like sidebar. We're always sending stuff back and forth to each other, and we do all the friend quest, and it's very fun. I love you, sweetie. Okay, Cindy's here. Look at this. Okay, wait. Okay, so Cindy says -15 today. I'm pretty sure you win that one, honey. If we're doing a contest for temperature. Unless my friend Liz is on. Liz is in the UP, and she pretty much wins, I think, with most of those contests, because it'd be cold. It would be cold there. Look at all the beautiful faces today. Oh, you guys, so nice to see you. Lori asked if I got my taste back. I'm close. It's close. It's better. It's so much better, honestly. I actually have a tea bag in my hot water today. Friends, for like 2 weeks, I didn't even use a tea bag because I'm like, what's the point? I can't taste it. It's the most bizarre thing. It's the taste and the smell together. I don't know if you heard the story. For anyone who hasn't heard it, on January 2nd, I got COVID for the first time ever, and it was a doozy. Like, I got all the things, like all the weird symptoms. Now, I've had every single shot. Like, I had a booster just last fall. I've had every single shot that went with it. So I can't imagine how bad it would have been if I hadn't gotten the shots. Yeah. Connie says, here we go. Here's the contest for temperature. Last Monday was -9 as a high. That is chilly. I hope you were bundling there, my friend. Carol says, indoor bike today. Okay, my old house in Florida got 11 inches. Nebraska only seen a trace this winter. Isn't that crazy? It has been a very strange winter so far. That is for sure. I'm just hoping that it's helping my garlic out there. My garlic are doing okay. There we go. Alex, thank you so much, darling. Okay, hello, Trish. It's 18 in Wyoming, she says. That's awesome. Yes, I know Alex Madison. She's on Duolingo too. Yes, see, it's we're doing all the Duolingo things. Okay, hello, Michelle Stark. 5 degrees in snowbound Nova Scotia. Well, what better thing to do if you're locked inside than to hang with us? We're so glad you're here, Michelle. Okay, friends. So we have things to discuss. So first of all, I want to say how much fun we are having with the Dress Your Loom course. We are on week 2, and we are slaying our reads. And this is my favorite. This is my favorite one to teach. I was going to say I don't like to play favorites, but I really do. I really like slaying the read. That is my favorite part of the process, of the whole dressing loom process. So that's what we were doing this week as a class, and boy, it's such great fun. We are really enjoying all of the things. Now, here's what we need to get to, friends. So and you may or may not know this, but I am building a team for Acting Creative, and it is amazing. It is the most awesome and hardest thing I've ever done. I have to say, weaving, piece of cake, building a team, being a boss, harder, I should say. But there are moments that are just amazing. So my friend Jen is a college friend, and she is the one who's taken over like the videos. If you've noticed, the quality of the videos has gone way up. That's all because of Jen. She's editing things. She's doing the thumbnails. She's brilliant at it. So Jen knows nothing about weaving, by the way, nothing. And she's like, no offense, but I don't want to weave. I'm like, that's okay. That's really all right. Okay. So this week she's like, Chris, I'm sending you something. I'm like, oh, okay, great. So I get this little box in my mailbox and I open it up, and friends, it is tea inspired by the Pantone color of the year. Come on. How cool is that? So is it backwards? Can you see it? It's from a place called Tea Leaves. It's the Pantone color of the year 2025 Mocha Mousse. So this company created a tea inspired by the Pantone color of the year. How cool is this? Now, it's like an unboxing video. Bear with me here. So okay, this container is crazy. First of all, it's beautiful. It's got the texture. It's really nice. So take the top off. Okay, this is the color, right? It's rosier in person. The light is a little odd, but okay, look at this. So this whole thing comes out. Look at this. It's like a whole, okay. Ha! How friggin' cool is that? Like the whole box. Whoever designed this, I mean, A+. I mean, all the thumbs up, all the things. Yes. So it has a little Pantone. They must have gotten express permission from Pantone because the actual stuff is all over the place. But it says a velvety cocoa unfolds in a decadent symphony. Unfolds just like the packaging. Brilliant. Offering moments of life's simple pleasures. Intertwined. I should use my best, here we go. I should use my best kind of public radio voice. Here we go. Are you ready? Intertwined with social impact chamomile, microformed by the resilient women of the Himalaya. Blended beyond indulgence with wellness dandelion to restore balance. A touch of delectable cinnamon for a delightful journey. Find peace in a teacup. That's what it says. Okay, so then here is the little, look at it's gorgeous. Look at this little, and then let's see if I can take the top off and not spill tea everywhere. It really is like a, this pretty lid. I didn't mean for the segment to go on so long, but it is kind of fun. Okay, so if you could smell it, it really does smell like kind of cocoa with some other spices and stuff in it. I think I'm going to treat it like chai. I like chai. I'm not a real fruity and flowery kind of tea person, but I think if I add a little milk, little sugar, a little honey, it's going to be delicious. Anyways, I thought that was a heat. Apparently, you can get previous years' teas as well to go with the Pantone. How trippy is that? How fun. I was like, okay, Jen, just brilliant. Knocked it out of the park. Right? Laura says that is some Mocha Mousse marketing. It totally is. Yes. Mm-hmm. Carol says looks like a Pantone pen box. Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to toss that down there on the ground. Anyways, I just thought that was, boy, I have like little bits of tea everywhere. I just thought that was like the most fun thing, and I had to share that with you. So tell me, have you ever ever seen such a thing? I just thought that it was, Shannon says she loves it. Yeah, right? Shannon, I'm with you. I'm like, that is amazing. Cindy, cheeky girl. Hope it doesn't smell like mousse. It does, but it's the different spelling of mousse. Mousse. Is that right? There's something strange that happens when the camera is on. Like, there are times I'm like, I swear I'm a smart person, but when the camera's on, like math, spelling, basic things are just gone, just out of my head. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so Lori, okay, so let me tell you, boy, see, lots to share with you. So let me grab my tea as I tell you my internet saga. So, I got home from Florida late Sunday. I get home Tuesday night, randomly watching TV, internet goes out. And we have all the streaming stuff, so it's all, when the internet goes, everything goes. So internet goes out, and I'm like, oh, well, that's crappy. So I do my little hotspot so I can get on, see if there's an outage. No outage. It says there's a physical problem at the house. Oh, That sounds worse. So I talked to them about having a tech come out, and they're like, okay, tomorrow we'll send a tech between 12 and 4. Great. Tech comes out like 2-ish. Awesome. It's two gentlemen. They're so nice. They're great at my house. They're like, oh yes, you're one of the early people to sign up for this. It's a fiber optics cable stuff. But the early ones, the boxes that we provided back then, which I don't even know how many years ago that was, the boxes we provided are like becoming out of date, so they don't update correctly. So it's like little by little, we are replacing those boxes. So he's like, no big deal. We'll get you up and running. Great. And they do that. They replace the box. They get me up and running. This is what day is today? This is Tuesday. Is that right? Maybe Monday's when it went out. Tuesday they fix it. Great. So I go to dinner with a friend. I come home from dinner. Internet's out. I was like, son of a, don't love this. Turns out this time it's a whole outage, like in the whole area. So all of yesterday I was without internet. Now I have, like I said, I have my little hotspot, but that only goes so far. It's just not. So last night on Wednesday nights, we have our Q&A for the Dress Your Loom course. And I'm starting to call friends. I'm like, okay, who's got internet? Who can I come over and crash at your house and use your internet for like an hour? So last night I did the Q&A for the Dress Your Loom students in the kitchen at my friend Sue's house, Sue and Carl. I was like, can I come over and steal your internet for an hour? They're like, yes, come on over. Thankfully, by the time I got back last night, the internet had been restored and all is okay with the world. But it does teach me that I need to have a backup here at the house, because when you have an online business, you must have the interwebs available. Uh-oh. Connie knows. Connie feels the pain. My internet was out for almost 24 hours. A fiber optic cable was cut. I see, Connie, I have a hunch. They never said why the outage, because it was out for 24 hours. Yeah. They didn't say why we had an outage in the area, but if I'm a betting woman, I'm going to say, yeah. Carrie says, before the internet reached my house is how my hobbies grew. Oh, I love that. I love that perspective, darling. And I can always count on you guys to be like, yes, that bites. However, yeah. I like this comment from Lori. She says, assume the fetal position. No. Do you know what you do when you have no internet? You weave, friends. Yes. We are so lucky that we love a craft that requires no internet. None whatsoever. So I absolutely did some weaving. That's for sure. So that is the saga from my side of the screen. Tell me, how are you? What are the projects you're working on? Tell me all the things, because it's been 2 weeks, which I always feel like it's been, half a year. I've missed you guys. So fill me in. What are all the great things happening at your house? By the way, because I didn't have internet and I was weaving, look at this. Okay. I know no one who's not a weaver is going to get it, but the significance of finishing up a cone of yarn, isn't that crazy? I mean, it's like you want to do a little happy dance. You're like, oh, look at me. I'm doing stuff. It's very exciting. I know you'll get it, right? It's very exciting. Empty. Empty cone. Yup. Carol says, we have microwave net. If we go down, the world has bigger problems. She'll have to explain that to you later. Connie says, I called the company to see if it was me. The message was, we have no service in the area. The cable was cut. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Basically, when we called the Frontier, they were like, tell us what your issue is. We're like, we have no internet. They're like, tell us what else your issue is. Basically, they're like, and yeah. All right, here we go. Sandra says, working on blankets for Zebra. Who is Zebra, darling? Tell us more. I love the idea of pulling around blankets. That's awesome. Sam says the new project is kitties, doing all different colors. So much fun. Oh, weaving kitties. Oh, excellent. Oh, Sam, I love that. Sam, what was boy, I'm drawing a blank. What animals did you do previously? I know you did some great animals for us. Listen to me. For all of us. Sam is weaving for the whole wide world. What were the animals from before, Sam? Kathy says we are working on cleaning up a new floor limb. Ooh, that's exciting. I love that. That's one of the things I'd like to do in the future, friends, is have some kind of a panel discussion about kind of buying a loom and loom maintenance kind of stuff. Something in that area. Something. We'll do something. Yeah. Here we go. The big fin is up and running. Woohoo! All the other looms are naked. Well, you win some. That's your focus has been on fin. That's all right. We're excited to see you weaving on that thing. That's gonna be amazing. If you haven't followed along, Carol has a new to her loom that is like a unicorn. It's like one of a kind. There's no others in the whole wide world. And so she's had quite the adventure fixing it up. Carrie, I feel excited too when a cone is empty. Yes, I knew you would get it. I knew you guys would understand the thrill. Okay, I should clarify. As long as the cone becomes empty when I can afford for it to be empty. When it's empty and I'm at the warping board, that makes me sad. But if it's empty and I'm just like weaving along and it doesn't matter, then I'm excited. Yes, I should clarify. Then. There are times when the cone is empty and that's not good, but in this case, it's a good thing. Yeah. Okay, Gemma says, my project on the Ridge of Heddle tested my nerves today. Okay, so quit after 20 minutes. That's fair. My warp was driving me bonkers. Boy, we have had that happen. We have all been there. That is for sure, Miss Gemma. That is, yes, no doubt. We have all had projects that made us crazy. Ellen says, finished a set of custom log cabin towels. Ooh, fun. Putting a silk scarf, summer and winter scarf on the loom. Oh, that's going to be gorgeous. I love that. Who am I kidding? All of your stuff is beautiful, sweetheart. That is, yes. Ellen's got the touch. That's for sure. Lori says, I'm working on 2 looms. I need to order yarn in the same color. The color is sold out. Yeah. Okay. That's when it's bad. Okay. I realize I should clarify that an empty cone can be good or bad. It's all about the scenario, right? It's all about the situation. Cindy is loving her new Leclerc 8 shaft loom. It's so smooth compared to my other one that's a gazillion years old. Cindy, that's very exciting. We are very tickled for you. That's awesome. Connie says, listen to me, Connie. Words are hard. Finishing up a cone is awesome. Yes. That was funny. I kind of blended Connie and cone. Yeah, it happens. Okay. Carol says, microwave is how we get our internet. How do you get the internet through the microwave? The only time we've lost it was when a tornado ripped the dish off the village water tower. Carol, at some point, I have to come visit you. That's just a fact. I need to see this mystical place that you live where the microwave provides the internet and you're riding a bike for 2 hours every day and you manage to care for a flock of alpacas and all the things. That's amazing. And restore a big old loom. That's amazing. Carrie says, I've been in a situation where electricity went down. Mobile phone lantern to the rescue as I was making lace. Technology can't stop me. That's right. Exactly. We're weavers. Technology, schmechnology. I don't know. It's, yeah. Candace says, I haven't been weaving. Okay. That's fair. My puppy thinks everything is hers. Holidays, then flu came to my house. Oh no. Vertigo has me in a dizzy mood. What's next for me? I don't know. Candace, we are sending you lots of healing vibes. The whole vertigo that is no joke. That is no, that is not, I'm sorry you're going through that, sweetheart. Oh, that's what it was. Sam did pumpkins. That's what Yeah. The pumpkins were adorable. She does all the cute animals and fruits and vegetables and, What? Carol, are you in the Acting Creative group? That's amazing. Okay, here. It's such a good lead in. You guys are the best at like queuing things up. I'm going to put this right here. Friends, we have a group on Facebook. It's called the Acting Creative Community. It is a delightful place to visit and stay. So just if you're on Facebook at all, just come on over and join us. It's lovely. People share their projects. They ask questions. They talk about tools, all kinds of great things. If you have an opportunity, join us. I'm going to do my Vanna White. Come over and join us here on the Acting Creative Community. By the way, speaking of asking for help and questions and all the things, here's what I need from you, friends. Someone who is good with a sectional beam, who's worked on a sectional beam. I have a student that has some questions that I cannot answer. So do me a favor. If you work on a loom that has a sectional beam, you're like, I'm very comfortable with that. She also asked about tension box. So if those two things you're comfortable with, do me a favor and email me, would you please, at chris@actingcreative.net. I should just put that up as a banner, shouldn't I? Yeah, sectional quick. Okay, Carol. Carol, let's talk. Let's see if you can provide some assistance to my student because she had questions that I was like, I got nothing. I'm so sorry. So, okay, thank you, Carol. We'll work on that. That's brilliant. All right. Kathy asked, "Have you ever woven on a make homer?" I have not. No. Nope. If I did, it was very, very early on. When I learned to weave, I went to a studio and there was like a whole room of looms. It was a loom room. And I may have worked on one there, but I don't remember. And it would have just been for one project. So not enough to help with anything, my friend. I apologize. Is that what your big one is, Kathy? Let me know. Okay, Christy is working on a custom order. A bride-to-be is giving towel sets to the bridal party. Well, isn't that a brilliant idea? You could have like a registry. Ooh, you could have a hand-woven registry. Come on. That's awesome. Christy, I'm so excited for you. That is brilliant. And I think that could be a thing, right? That could be a thing. I like it. Smart bride. I like anyone who really values handmade things. I think that's amazing. Okay. Oh, good. Sandra, thank you for explaining. Zebra is an organization that puts blankets in police cars to use for children that are apprehended or where police and children are involved with them. That's amazing, Sandra. What a great organization. I had never heard of them. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. Zebra. Okay. Blankets for Zebra. That's brilliant. Look at you, Sandra. Okay, she says, Carol says, sometimes looms or projects are like toddlers. You have to walk away and decompress. Yes, I think that's true. I've never had a toddler myself, but I have nephews and I've been around them. So that's Priscilla says, I sold my baby Mac. Now I regret it. I feel like I need a second loom again. I understand the sensation. Yes. You know what, Priscilla? I have a hunch that if you a loom will come into your life when it's, the universe is a crazy and wonderful place. But I understand if you, keep us posted. I know it's not the end of the story for you. Yes. Carrie says, microwave internet, wireless between the home and the satellite tower. Okay. See, I always learn things from you guys. Connie says, I'm working on threading the reed on Ilya, baby wolf. Thank you. With the warp from hell. Okay, good. The warp was given to me by one of my loom owners and the cross was lost. Oh no, Connie. Pardon me. Boy, doing a project without a cross it's just trickier. It's not impossible. It's just trickier. You know this. Yeah. Connie says that the granddaughter wants her to video the process. Yes. Yeah, right, Carol? I also do volunteer work for the National Archives. Of course you do, darling. Your resume must be like 6 pages long. Mm-hmm. Oh, Sandra also works on a sectional. Excellent. Sandra, we're going to bring you in if we need you. How's that? Thank you for stepping up to help. I appreciate that. Yes. Okay. Christy said, Christy also uses a sectional in the Cranbrook. Okay. Excellent. Ooh, you guys are the best. All right. Christy and Sandra. Okay. If Carol falls down on the job, I'm bringing you guys in. Okay. Rita says, I purchased a birthday. Okay. Let me take a sip and try to get hold of that. Okay. I purchased for my birthday an Ashford table loom, 24-inch, 8-shaft folding table loom. Ooh, with a shuttle race. Rita, that sounds lovely. How wonderful. It's I think it's fascinating, the design of looms, how they've changed so much, and that you can fold up your looms now. That's awesome. Carol says she'll only work with a sectional. She might even convert them. Mighty Flynn. Okay, excellent. Kathy says the one we picked up has a dobby on it. We're looking for an instruction manual for the dobby, like a manual dobby. Is that what you mean? Like on the side with the they're not cards. What are they? Are they cards with the little punches in them, the holes? Is that what you mean? Yeah. See, all kinds of good things. Lori says I have a sectional on my dream list. I received a nice order this week for shawls. Woo! Yay, Lori. We love that. See, here we go. She's like, they have this great thing called the marketplace where people put looms and other things that need Wonderful homes. Okay. By the way, yes, I know Rita said it for her birthday she got a loom. Is it your birthday today, Rita? When is your birthday? Let us know so we can wish you happy birthday. Okay. I think we should weave as we that's part of why we call it live at the loom, so that we can actually weave something. Okay. All right. So let me tilt you down. All right. I feel like it's been forever, but this is the current project, folks. This is, what is this? A German pattern, which is an overshot pattern from, my book is right there out of reach. I'm so sorry. It's out of Marguerite Porter Davison's book. It's called A German Pattern. And this will be the second entire different project that I've done with this pattern, because the first one was not enough. You know, it's kind of like having a little bite of chocolate. Sometimes it's not enough. You need another bite. So I set the loom completely again with completely different colors, different yarns, the whole thing. But I'm playing with color. I'm playing with color now. So when you tuned in a couple weeks ago, I was doing all, I don't know if I can tilt you down so you can see it. Maybe. Let's see if I can do this up. Do you see down here? See it's all white. I did all like a creamy kind of these creamy colors is what I used for the pattern weft. Because you may or may not know this, but for overshot, you always have two wefts. You're going to have one that is the background, that is a tabby. It's going to hold it all together. It's the very responsible weft in the group. And then you have the beautiful one that just makes it all very interesting. So I have been playing with color. So I decided I wanted to see how a blue would look on the top, which is very fun. And by the way, there's going to be a series of episodes of A Handwoven Experience where I talk about some of my kind of playing and what that looks like, and how you can think about doing your own kind of modifications for any pattern in the future. So look for those because it's just a lot of fun. So let me show you what I got going here. So first of all, let me break this down. I think I've got a short one. Here we go. Here's my short sample. So here's what I did with overshot. For the background weft, you want it to be small. You want it to be like, it could be the same size as your warp yarns or even smaller. So that's what I've got going on here. It's a really tiny, it's just supposed to kind of blend into the background. You're not even supposed to notice the background weft at all. However, the other one is a whole different story. It needs to be nice and chunky so it can really cover the fabric. So I like to always do a mix of yarns so that I have a nice kind of full, my weft is nice and full, if you will. So the one that I've got going here is, how many? 4, 5? 5 yarns that I've got going here. So what I did was I wanted all kind of light blue into that teal kind of family. So I've got a whole mix of, can you see them all? I've got one that's a little bit darker. I got one that's a little more solid teal, but these are kind of nice and soft and sky bluish, if you will. So this is my kind of blend of, this is what the pattern weft then is going to look like. And I love to play with this kind of stuff because it's all about the colors. Because if you change one of these yarns, it has a subtle shift and it looks a little bit different. It's so fun. So, okay. So let me show you kind of how this goes. Now, I took Marguerite's a German pattern and basically just, took it apart in pieces and redid it my own way. So this is not at all what is written for her treadling in the book. None of her variations. I made up my own, which you'll hear more about that in stay tuned. You hear more about that. So let me kind of show you how this is going to go then. So with overshot, like I said, you have 2 wefts, and I like to do always a follow the leader kind of thing. So I always start with the background weft, which is a tabby, right? So every other one is lifted. Great. Send this. By the way, you're going to want some floating selvages here just to help, because this guy needs something to wrap around. Okay, so let's see. Now I have to remember the pattern off the top of my head. Okay, all right. I like I said, I was weaving yesterday with no internet, so I should be okay. All right, here we go. So here is, I basically, like I said, I took her pattern, her threading, and I kind of made it my own thing. So here's what it looks like. I'm going to start with this guy, send it over. I have everything's in 2s. So each treadle is attached to 2 shafts. So I've got 1 and 2 lifted here. Come back the other way, follow the leader. So I start with the background one here. Oh, can't grip that. There we go. Now I've got 2 and 3 up. So I send this guy back. Now, what's so great about overshot is that because this guy is very, like, I'll be there, I'll hold the fabric together, then you can have the same shafts lifted for the pattern weft as many times as you want. So you know how last time I did 2 and 3, I'm gonna do 2 and 3 again. So here, we'll take this back. Take this back through, over and under the floating selvages. Okay. Next, take this way. By the way, I intentionally did a little break here so we could see our progress, just so we can, so we can share the experience. Okay, so now I've got 3 and 4 for my pattern weft, just like this. And you see how it goes, right? It's always one shuttle, then the other shuttle. Just follow the leader, right? That's a pretty good description. Okay, I'm gonna do 3 and 4 again. Da-da-da. What I think is so fun about this warp in particular is that I made sure to have some, like it's like a solid black over here, but then it's a mix of solid black and blue, and it's a solid blue, and then it's a mix of the 2 different blues. Like I played with all that. I like to play with some color, so this was me playing. Okay, this is 3 and 4 one more time. So if you're keeping track, the pattern weft, I've done the same 2 shafts 3 times, but in between I've got this little guy, so we don't have to worry. It's all gonna hold together. No problem at all. Okay, send this guy through again. Doing stuff live is always exciting. It's always exciting. Okay, now finally 4 and 1. I'm gonna switch that up, move this guy around. By the way, if you decide that you want to try my little multiple yarns trick, here is the thing to note. Don't put it on a boat shuttle. They're all going to wind at different rates, and that it just heartache is at the end of that road. So have a nice big shuttle that you can wind directly on. That way they'll all stay together. They're not going to wind at different rates. This is the best solution I found if you want to do multiple weft yarns at the same time. Okay, where am I? Okay, here we go. I'm always like, is my foot on the right place? Am I doing the right thing? What's happening? Okay, 4 and 1, one more time. Dun, da, da, da. Okay. And I think I've got a couple more. So if you've been keeping track, basically I'm doing kind of a little like a gradual increase with the treadling, which is very fun. So let's see, I think I got 2 more to do here, and then I'll bring you in nice and close, and you can see what I've got so far. You'll see the pattern from when I was weaving earlier. That's no problem. Okay, here, one more. Here we go. Okay. Dun, da, da, da. All right. Okay, here we go. Everyone hang on. No one gets seasick. Okay. All right. Okay. So here, this is what we just did, which is just part of the pattern. But can you see this is a part of a repeat right here. This whole little thing. Now, what's fascinating is that the blue is much more subtle, right? When we did that creamy color for the pattern weft before, it really popped, and it had this like nice dark background. But the blue really kind of blends, so you can't see the pattern as much, but it has a really kind of, I don't know, it's kind of yummy, right? I like the fact that the blues kind of blend here, but then you see, I mean, look at this kind of drama, and then over here with the dark, I mean, it really, from kind of right to left, it looks very different. So the blue creates a really completely different look to the fabric, even though I'm using the same sequence for the treadling as I did with the cream. But this is our little bit that we just did together. Look at us. Dun, da, da, da. I love that. Okay, let's see if I can I get you back up without. All right, so that is my weaving project du jour. And I'm having a heck of a lot of fun. And let me just say, friends, sometimes that's all that matters. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be what anybody else expects. You should be having a lot of fun. This is your public announcement. This is your reminder, your cheerful reminder that weaving should be fun. Just maybe not all the times. I understand there are times that you want to, get it just so and do the things and all this. That's great. I understand that. But on occasion, friends, weaving should just be a heck of a lot of fun. That is my message for us today. Okay, I think my girl Lori is keeping me on track here. She's got some stuff queued all up. Okay. Connie says, I planned on using the German pattern when I get the work from hell actually on the loom. I like it. Let's see. I wonder if see my little screen earlier. Oh, there we go. It went. See, it's only taken like 2 years, but I'll sort this out one day. Hello, Mr. Tom. Uh-huh. Oh, yes. He was asking about the, yeah, that. What's it called? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hopefully you guys have worked that out. Ellen says, love the colors. I'm currently taking an Overshot Zoom workshop. Ooh, very fun. That sounds like a good time. Overshot is a good time. Yes. Mm-hmm. Carol says, good luck, Connie. Painter's tape and a wide tooth comb might help with some taming. This is the whole losing the cross, right? Otherwise, some good swear words. Mm-hmm. There's a time and place, folks. There's a time and place. Carol says, I'm really loving the Cocoa Ombre to Blue Party on there. Ooh, nice description. Cocoa Ombre. By the way, my brown in there is Mocha Mousse, right? That's the, that was that was the start of the whole idea for the project was Mocha Mousse. Look at this. Okay, come on. Look at this episode. It is all like full circle, right? We got tea. We got Mocha Mousse tea. We got a project with Mocha Mousse. It's okay. It's not even sponsored by Pantone. It probably should be. That's we'll work on that. Okay. I don't know if we can send links, but if you Google AVL Loom manual, you should get their help page, which has their manuals. Oh, smart. Though there are other looms that do different things if it's not AVL. Mr. Tom, that is very helpful. Thank you. Yeah. He also says it's the most common in the USA, especially older dobbies. That's what it is. The copy dobbies. Yes. But if you're in another country, it might be somewhere else. Connie is right here in, I forget what state she's in. You would think I would know this, right? Please, friends, don't judge me when I lack a memory when the camera is on. The minute Live at the Loom is over, I'll remember and be able to do all kinds of functions. I promise it'll happen. But when the camera is on, there are weird things happen. Gemma says, I think I have to fix my third treadle. Shaft 4 is lagging a bit on the third treadle. Yes. Sometimes you got to get under there and just adjust the height. So it's, Yep. Exactly. Okay. Kathy says, Macomber Loom Company. Yeah, they're in Maine. Marv has contacted them. We're waiting to see if they have anything. Hoping it's a simple fix. Oh, that would be great. Kathy, please keep us posted. That, yes. Thank you, Alex. She says, pretty shading. Marvin says, looks like an awesome project. Thank you. Do you know what? Here's the thing, folks. It's not even a project at this point. It's just, I'm just playing. It's just like little ideas. Now, I put on tons. So I think there'll be enough that I can do probably a runner or two, but yeah. Hi, Cindy. She says, should I wet finish my bamboo and wool scarf? Ooh, okay. Folks, weigh in with the wet finishing. Whether or not you know my stance on wet finishing. I basically only put things in the washer if I know how they're going to shrink. That's my policy. So, I don't know about bamboo and wool. Someone weigh in. Let's help Cindy out here. See if we got some good advice for her. She says Dobby, not Doobie Brothers. I kind of love me some Doobie Brothers though. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kathy says you sent me a picture. Oh, good. Okay. If someone wants to see it, maybe you could share it with them. Excellent. That is a good idea. Yes. That would be very helpful. Carol says Mocha Mousse. I see wet sand, water foam, and ocean. Ooh, that's nice. Wet sand, water foam, and ocean. Ooh, I like that. Thank you. Hello, Kimberly. Maybe stupid question. There's no stupid questions here. I have some warp yarn with no info. Okay. I don't know if it's 8-2, 10-2, yeah, whatever. How can I tell? Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, here, Carol jumped right in. She said, it's the twist. Peel apart some and see how many tiny threads. So that's, yes, that is a great start. Basically, Kimberly, if it's an 8-2, that means it has 2 twisted together. It's an 8-4, it has 4 twisted. Listen to me. four. That's the number 4. 4 twisted together. So that's a start. Here's what I also have done in the past is, there we go. Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna have Carol take over. This is brilliant. She says the second number in the U.S. is how many numbers are twisted, right? First number is the chunkiness. I like that of the yarns in the twist. Basically, then, darling Kimberly, here is what I like to do is start with yarn that I do know. Like if I have an 8-2 in my stash or I have an 8-4 in my stash, then I will compare the two. And if they're drastically different, I'm trying to think, because if she has like, you know, a 3-2, how would she know it's a 3-2 versus a 5-2? Ooh, deep questions on Live at the Loom. That's a good, yes. Yeah. Typically I just kind of work with, if I've got something, I know what the size is and then I can compare the two. That's a good, ooh, you stumped me, Kimberly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, Carol says wool, bamboo, depends on the wool and how it's been pre-treated. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Gemma says something about being a Gen X, something happens to our brains. I can memorize the whole rep on the, is that for your, like when you're weaving? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can appreciate that. Yep. Okay. Yeah, Sandra says wet finish by hand in lukewarm to cool water. Just hand soak, don't wring and hang or lay flat and dry. Sandra, that's great advice. Yes. Hopefully that will do the trick. I think the key is not to over agitate or do it in hot water. I think that is those are the things to avoid. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but that's really, yeah, you let me know if that's kind of, we don't want to be twisting it really hard. We don't want to put it in really hot water. Right? That's, yeah. I like it. Ooh, here we go. Ellen to the rescue. Use the yarn balance. I don't know what yarn balance is to get the yardage and pound, then go to the yarn chart. I guess I'm supposed to say yes. What is yarn balance, honey? I don't know what that is. Yeah. Kimberly, did you catch that? Hopefully Ellen will tell us what yarn balance is, but that'll, yeah, yards per pound. See, that's so smart. Yes, because that would, yeah. I learn things every time I do this with you. Hello, we've not, to add to the mix, sorry, late joining. In the UK, they use numbers as well for yarns. Yeah, aren't they always switched though in Europe? Isn't that right? Where like if it's 8-2 here, it's 2-8 there. Is that correct? Or am I making that up? Hi, Ruth. Oh, how sweet. I have to tell you how amazing you are. Thank you. You've taught me so much. I feel confident enough to start my business for woven blankets. Wow. Ruth, that's huge. Congratulations to you. That is amazing. We wish you lots and lots of luck. Do you want to share your website domain here? I'll share it with the group. That's fantastic. Nice. Ellen says, McMoran, yarn balance is the tool to use. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Wonderful. Hi, Lisa. Is there any real difference between 8-2 and 8-4? Yes, there is. Mm-hmm. Yep, there is. About half or double, depending on how you look at it. Yes. Yep. Oh, here we go. Oh, see, Carol, yarn balance is a weighing system. You can cut a chunk, do the math to figure weight by pound. Oh, brilliant. I love that. Very, very nice. Okay, Ruth, did you add your did you add your little, not yet. Okay. Oh yeah. Forgot what it's called. It's a balance device. Yeah. Excellent. You guys are great. That's awesome. Okay, so here, while we're waiting for Ruth to share her website. Let's finish strong, shall we? So this week there wasn't a new handwoven experience. I am starting something called the Throwback Textile Trip. So about once a month, I'm thinking I will dig into the vault, into the archives, and pull out an episode that I really liked from before. Because, my friends, we're almost up to 200 episodes. We're at 190 something, which is amazing. And to have nearly 5 years of episodes to share, to enjoy, I figured this would be kind of a fun thing to do. So I tossed it back to the episode about muddy colors because maybe you might want to use the Pantone color of the year, which is Mocha Mousse. See, the whole episode is just a big circle. Yeah. Okay. Next, Acting Creative Insiders. Let me put up a little something right there. Yes. If you are loving everything acting creative and you want more, you would like some additional weaving tips, you would like an opportunity to talk to other weavers live, you want to see some behind the scenes stuff, join the Acting Creative Insiders. There is the link right there. It's hosted on Patreon. You can pick which tier, which little perks you want to enjoy, and go from there. We'd love to have you. You're invited. Next up, I put this up earlier, but I put it up again. We have a group. We have a Facebook group. Yep. If you are on Facebook and you like the whole kind of group environment, you're invited. Come on over. I think, wow, I know where the numbers are climbing. It's so wonderful and impressive how things are going over there. And that is all because of our moderators. Let me be clear. The group is it's for the community, run by the community. I have a great set of moderators that are amazing, and they are keeping things humming along. Just make sure you answer all the questions to get into the group. That's really the only hurdle. Answer all the questions. And there's like 3, folks. This is not like you have to answer 25 questions. There's just a few. Answer the questions. And lastly, if you are not yet, make sure you're signed up to get the weekly love notes. Every Wednesday, I send you a little message from me, usually a funny, quirky little story that goes with then whatever the new episode for Handwoven Experience is. My goal is always to make sure that you have all the free content I'm putting out there. You have it at your fingertips, ready and easy to use. So do not forget to sign up for the email list there. I know, 5 years already, Gemma. Can you believe that? Well, for a Handwoven Experience. Although Live at the Loom is not too far behind. I think the very first Live at the Loom was maybe like August 1st, end of July of 2020. It's crazy. What did you say? When I get lonely because Chris takes a vacation, I love to go back through old videos on the channel. Carrie, that's awesome. That makes me so happy. Not all of them are good. I'm going to apologize. Not all of them are brilliant. But, you know. Chris tried to use the Mocha Mousse color. She even used tea leaves. I did. It's true. Ooh, we're at 490. We're almost at 500 for our Facebook group. That is amazing. Okay, friends. Ruth, did I miss you, my friend? Did you put up your information? All right, we'll get her next time. Okay, so next time. Let's see. Yeah, Kathy says that's funny. Good job making your tea as a way to use the mocha color. It's all full circle. Yeah. Okay, friends. Next Thursday, mark your calendars. I'll be right back here. I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to watch reruns, Carrie. I'll be right here. I'll be still weaving some overshot unless I have internet problems. We'll see. Anyways, you know what your homework is in the meantime. First of all, mark your calendar for next Thursday for Live at the Loom. But also make sure you do something creative just for you. That is your homework, friends. Do something that's, not for kids, husbands, pets, neighbors, anything. Just do something just something creative. Just for you. It's good for your soul, I promise you. In the meantime, have a wonderful week, and I will meet you right back here next Thursday for more Live at the Loom. It's going to be awesome. Happy weaving.